Oh, cool.
as a theme for this. So we asked all of the artists to present works that depicted what does working mean to you, whatever that is, okay? So we're going to go through the gamut of, or gamut? Gamut. Okay, whatever part of the country you're from. Tomato, tomato, you know how that one goes. And so we're going to go from, we're going everything from hair design.
I saw that.
Okay, to aerial art. Again, pyrotechnics, okay? But there's something, like I said, for everybody. But I want to get back to kind of what a salon is and how that's different from a gallery opening and that, okay?
Sure.
And a salon is basically, it's a get-together, a large party, if you will, of artists, whether visual, writers, performers, philosophers, political thinkers, creators from all walks of life, in an environment that is free of any censorship. So this might not be a show really to bring all the kiddies to, okay?
Starting with the 30-foot tongue, I can see.
Exactly.
What you're cooking.
But free of censorship. Again, ideas are shared, friends, alliances, and maybe even some enemies are made. But we do leave stretched and hopefully challenged with our creativity ignited. Salons have been around since the 17th century, and the most famous were a woman named Gertrude Stein in 1930s Berlin. In fact, a lot of people have said that her salon was actually the first museum of modern art. She had every artist there that you could possibly think from the 30s. Paintings from the ceiling all the way to the floor. Just all friends that left their art. One of those being Picasso. So here, with our New Wave Salon, we also have artists of the same caliber. We have Powers. We have sculptors like Jason Hawk. We even have our own David Picasso.
No.
Okay, yes.
How did I miss him?
Oh, I don't know, but he's in there.
Gee whiz.
Okay? And then on top of that, especially in today's hard economic times, and a progressively crazier world, it's more important than ever to find people who can inspire us, like you do. With EBL. You know, it's so important. And that we inspire other people and creative people around us. Every one of us, even like this guy here that you were just reading about, has got a valid perspective to contribute, even though he doesn't think that he does, right?
His wife made him.
His wife made him. He's got that to contribute, which is why we've revived this format. Anybody can join us, from artists to art enthusiasts, collectors, people with unusual space. We just ask one thing, that everybody come with an open mind. Okay? The other thing, getting kind of back to the art salon, we're actually following a template that was used in Elgin about 30 years ago.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Cool.
David Powers, Jordan's dad,
yes,
and a guy named George Steffley.
Okay.
They started something here called Bovado.
It was Bovado. It was named after two dogs, Bubba and Otto.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it was a group of about 7 or 8 artists who got together and found a space and put on this monthly salon over the course of the spring, summer, and fall. And it was just a great way for people to get together, cross-pollinate ideas, have a good time, and share their visions.
I can't believe it. It's wonderful. Gertrude Stein, she also had writers.
Absolutely. We're having
Hemingway.
writers. We have writers. We have writers. We have one poet who's coming.
Are they giving spoken?
Yes, spoken
cool.
words.
Golly.
So a little bit of everything. Whatever everything is, that's art.
I was blown away by the website. You know something, and I'm glad you brought this up, what is a salon, because some people I told about it were thinking haircuts.
I know.
And what time on Friday and Saturday?
6 to 10. Friday is VIP night. Saturday it's open to the public. Free parking, free admittance. The whole event is free.
Any
In fact, it's free to the artists also.
No kidding.
We are providing some refreshments.
It's going to be a true salon.
Absolutely. Because that's what it is. It's a sharing of everything. It's inviting guests to your home. It just happens to be our home is a found space in Elgin. Okay? So you wouldn't charge people coming your home, you know, for a tidbit, you know. So all of you are our guests. You are our friends. You are our neighbors. And you need to share this with us, you know.
God, I'm touched.
Okay.
Oh. Is this going to be an annual event?
Well, you know, we've got a very progressive city council. You know,
Yes,
they're
we do.
starting to think really outside the box. So we brought some ideas to them, and what we're hoping to do is to utilize this space for maybe doing 3 shows a year, and then integrating that into a proposed development project called Art Space, which would be bringing 55 affordable live-work units to artists and their families into this area, as well as market rate space for artists and artist-related businesses. We're hoping that this particular project we're doing right now is a springboard for arts-related economic development projects supported by the city. We're in a bad economy.
Tell me.
And the arts are, and there is money that's out there to support art projects, art spaces, to start employing people.
How do artists find out about this money?
Actually, they could come Friday and Saturday night, go to our website, which is www.thenextwave.me, go to the information part, ask, go to the Downtown Neighborhood Association, go to Jordan Powers' Sensory Production site. Jordan is on the forefront of almost every sustainable project in the city. Go on to his website. Jordan, maybe you can give where your website is.
It's sensoryproductions.com. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be able to take an old space and give it new life. And you know, on the front end of it, we're launching another project called Urban Eden, which revolves around the cultivation of sustainable technologies. And so there are a lot of fascinating things that are beginning to take root in Elgin, and I think that, you know, the arts can play an essential role in the healing of a community, and they can also perform an essential role as an economic catalyst. There's an incredible magic in arts, and when you get a bunch of smart, creative people together, almost anything is possible. So the goal is to, on a regular basis, bring these intelligent, passionate people under one tent and do something incredible.
That's wonderful. We have to get Jordan involved with the aquaculture
Yes, we do.
projects going forward. If that,
Absolutely.
we got to get that thing going
Absolutely.
before next spring.
Yes.
Listen, you're listening to the Laura Dion-Jones Show on WRMN, 1410 AM. And if you've got something to say, why not say it at 847-931-1410. And the fan mail.
Mail
Somebody
call you
just-
got. Mail
Somebody
call.
just
Mail
sent me
call.
some fan mail. Thank you. And the EBL2 contest and the Laura Dion-Jones Show would also like to thank the lovely and talented Nell Hughes, who is going to be doing hair art at the Next Wave.
Is Ziggy the first example?
She doesn't have much to work with. I'm all spiked.
So we want to thank Nell Hughes. She's the owner of Salon Couture, located at 176 East Chicago Street, right next to Ravenheart Coffee Shop, for generously donating a complete hair makeover for Elgin's Biggest Loser 2, second place loser, Megan Smengi, who is in the studio with us today, who just gave us the Vanna White.
She looks just like Sammy on Days of Her Lives. She looks just like Sammy with dark hair
Oh.
from Days of Her Lives.
And you know what? Megan truly came in second by a hair. I mean, ounces. Ounces.
By a haircut.
My haircut.
Yeah, no
See, you
kidding.
should have had a cut first, okay?
Listen, I know somebody who's going to get a colonoscopy the day before final weigh-in. Kidding.
It'll be up on Jordan's site, won't it?
No, but I'm getting one Friday. That's why I can't come Friday.
Could be artwork.
Artwork, yes. Visual.
Very interesting.
And one more thing, Salon Couture is also graciously giving an EBL2 contestants a 25% discount on all hair services. So if you're in need of a new you, call Nell at Salon Couture to book your appointment and mention you're an EBL2 to get your discount at 847-488-1465. And since it's almost halftime, we'd like to thank our very special sponsors, wouldn't we?
We would. Helen & Son Seal Coating. You know, you can give them a call at 847-980-6914. Also, Clara Leas has a wonderful Appreciation Day with you in mind there, Diva. It's Friday, September 17th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, September 18th, if you're listening on YouTube and watching, from 8:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. You know Clara Leas, if you have something wrong with the back, need a little chiropractic care, she's right there for you. 201-2001 Larkin Avenue, 847-888-9988. You were there today, were you not?
Yes, sir, I was.
And you came out A1 shape?
As usual.
All right. And
She's
you'll see it
helping
on
me-
YouTube. Yeah.
She's helping me try to stand up straighter and walk more erect, so whenever you guys see me slumping, just go like this. Give me
All
the-
right. Now you're in the
Give me
Ziggy
the
material there. Thank you very much. Also, Prairie View Family YMCA 21st Annual Golf Outing. Mike Hunzinger is working on his game and dinner, this is. That's why you're there. It is going to be at the Golf Club of Illinois, Algonquin, that is September 23rd, 2010. You can call Elizabeth at 888-7410 with the 847 area code to make sure you're involved with that, okay? And we'll see you there. Don't forget also about their gatherings they have for the school kids. If you're worried about taking care of your young'un while you work, they provide preschool and kindergarten enrichment as well as elementary school age after school care. Just call that same aforementioned number, 50 North McLean Boulevard at 847-888-7410.
Very well done. Thank you. And a big thanks to Snob Hounds and KC Tool, weekly sponsors of ours. So back to Ziggy and Jordan. Do you have anything else you want to leave the audience with?
I do. You just brought it to mind a minute ago. Right now, if people are really looking to see where that spot is, 166 Symphony Way, right now we've got our Cracker Jack erection team.
Oh.
Erection team putting up the murals.
Jeff's on the floor.
They're putting up our murals. It's a phenomenal mural. But as you're driving,
You get a lot of widows, seniors coming into this.
to it, Douglas.
You're gonna know why.
Right before Kimball. Okay, I'm telling you, this team did a phenomenal job putting those up.
I was over there today, and a couple of them were kind of cranky, and I just said, "Keep at it, boys." What?
Nothing.
Why is your face red? And your chest and neck, and your wrists.
I'm trying to figure out what I said.
We'll have to rewind the tape.
No, it's okay. Let's just move on. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're real good.
Before we introduce the EBLs,
And I'm going to join.
are you really?
I am.
For
I
You
episode
want
four?
Ziggy to come on Wednesday nights.
Next Wednesday
you
night,
promise,
I
pinky
promise.
Swear, give
Pinky
me that.
swear.
See this on
Pinky
YouTube?
swear.
Pinky swear.
Pinky
We
swear.
really
I'm
want
coming.
you to join.
I honestly, you ladies are an inspiration to me. You really are. Because I saw you at least 6 months ago. Okay? I think it's phenomenal. You are to be applauded. Yeah, it's not easy. I'm in good
They're
hands.
they're
I am good hands.
What can I say? What are you guys? My examples, role models to the
Yeah.
rest of the community? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna come. I wanted to
am.
ask you. Thank you.
I
so
want to be
much.
like them.
Well, you already are.
Yeah, but I mean, they're fun. I mean, just what they've accomplished. I
I'm
need to
very
do
proud
that.
of them all.
You should be.
And everyone.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, Jordan? Leave our audience with. Please come.
I also have lost about 15 pounds in the last couple months, and it was, just simple dietary changes and stuff like that. And I have an amazing amount of respect for people who choose to reinvent themselves, and so my hat's totally off to you ladies.
Thank you. How old are you, Jordan?
I'm 33.
No kidding. God,
He's
I thought-
single, but he does have a girlfriend.
I thought he was younger.
26?
It's the haircut.
Well, if there's
He was a lot younger since
if
the
there's
haircut.
my emotional age, it kind of fluctuates between about 12 and 16.
That's what your dad told me this
And
afternoon.
physically, I'm 33, and then, there you go.
And philosophically,
He's probably
aged
65.
right.
Philosophically, he's an old soul.
He's ageless.
The first time I
Oh
met him,
my
I could tell
God.
him that.
Absolutely.
Listen, are you guys going to stick around while we have the EBLs talk?
We're going to talk a little while, but we've got to go back to
Yeah,
hanging
you have to go back to hanging
murals.
and erecting.
Yes, we do.